Hi, welcome to Vocalize. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about using letter flipbooks to introduce writing. So let me start by saying that my daughter has Rett syndrome, so in addition to being nonverbal, she also does not have functional use of her hands. So she cannot pick up a writing utensil and write down her thoughts. Okay, so these letter flipbooks are great because all she needs is her eyes. These flipbooks are by Rett University. The link for them are in the description below. There's one for uppercase and one for lowercase. Okay, and writing is really an essential for your nonverbal individual because it does not matter how many avenues, how many different methods of communication they already have, low tech, high tech. There is no way that you are going to be able to present to them 100% access to the entire spoken language, okay? Even if you have an eye gaze device and have been adding buttons and boards every time you think of something, which I don't necessarily recommend, there's just no way you're gonna be able to put every single word in that device. So by giving your nonverbal individual the opportunity, the know-how, the ability to write, you are allowing language to be limitless for them. They can, with writing out just the combination of letters and being able to put together words and sentences, they can write out any and every thought, opinion, exclamation, and it is wonderful for your nonverbal individuals. I have a previous video that talks about introducing letters with these flipbooks. So if you have a little one or someone who is new to learning letters, go ahead and check out that video. And this video is going to be taking that your individual already has a knowledge of the letters, of their sounds. You're taking it from just being letters into creating words and starting that writing, that scribbling process. So when introducing writing, you're going to start with creating very small phonetic nonsense words. Since there's an uppercase and lowercase with my 4-year-old daughter, I present to her both options and I would be like, all right, we're gonna work on some writing. Do you wanna write in uppercase letters or do you wanna write in lowercase letters today? What do you think? Which one would you like? And then she can eye point to whichever one. It's really good to practice and expose them to writing with both. Okay. And then you can turn this into, or create a routine with this and turn it into a little bit of a game. Make it fun, because if it's dull, they're just not gonna wanna engage. Okay, so a fun little, well, hopefully it's fun. I do it because I want it to be fun, okay? But what I do with my daughter is I have dice. My daughter can't use her hands, so a dice or a die like this isn't really usable for her, but it's something that I had from my teacher days, and I thought it was fun, so I'd show you. But what I use is these learning resources poppers that have dice in them. So my daughter, I can just use hand over hand and push. But there's also, if your nonverbal individual has an eye gaze device, the Student Center, Boardmaker Student Center actually has a dice roller on it. So if you have that on their device, then you could use that too, okay? But what I do with the dice is I use them to pick the number of letters that they're gonna write with. Again, start small, so it's only 2 or 3 letters. But if they roll an odd number, then they're gonna pick 3 letters to make a word. And if they roll an even number, then they'll pick 2 letters to make a word. So it's just kind of a fun way to start it off. Okay, so this one has 2, but they do make ones that only have 1 die in it. Okay, so let's roll. All right, 5. 5 is an odd number, so we're going to do 3 letters. You're gonna pick 3 letters that we're gonna write down and make a word, okay? So be thinking about the letters and be thinking about their sounds and pick 3 of them. What 3 letters should we write down today? Okay? Okay. Is the first letter that you're thinking of, is it the letter A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D? No? Okay. Moving on to the next page. Okay. Is that first letter that you're thinking of, is it the letter E, F, G, H, F, G, H? No? All right. Keep going. Do you want letter I, J, K, L, M, N, I, J, K, U, M? Yeah, you do? Okay. Do you want the letter I, J, K, I, J, K? Yes. All right. Are you thinking of the letter I? No. All right. Do you want the letter J, J? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to write that down. Okay. So remember, we're picking 3 letters. Got my first letter. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back to the beginning. So she has access to everything. All right. So that second letter, I will need for you to pick a second letter. Okay. Which letter do you want? Do you want the letter A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D? Yes. Okay. Do you want the letter A? No. All right. Do you want the letter B? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Second letter. I'm writing it down. Letter B. Okay. So we have 2 letters now. We have J, B. We need 1 more letter. All right. I wonder what letter you picked. All right. For your 3rd letter, your last letter, do you want the letter A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D? No. All righty. Turn the page. Do you want the letter E, F, G, H, F, G, H? Yes. Okay. Do you want the letter E? No. Do you want the letter F? No. Do you want the letter G, J? Sorry. Do you want the letter G, G? No. All right. Is it the letter H? Yeah. All right. Here I go. Last letter. Writing it down. H. All right. Good job. Picture 3 letters. J, B, H. J, B, Jib. That's kind of fun to say. Jib. That's what you wrote. You spelled jib. Now it doesn't mean anything, but oh well, it's fun to say. J, B, H, jib, jib. All right, good job. Okay, so that's what the activity would look like with my daughter. Just go through the letters, have her pick them out, and then I write them down. I think it's useful to do different colors because then, they don't just blend together. It really focuses her eyes on each individual letter as I point to it and say its name and then its sound, and then I kind of blend them together. So that routine of after you write them down, give them that visual of, okay, these are the letters you picked. Go through, name them, say their sound, and then blend the sounds together, okay? And that's really for everybody in school when they're learning to write. That's pretty much how it would be presented. The individual sounds, and then you blend the sounds together, okay? Yeah, like I said, don't worry about it not having a vowel or being nonsense, because nonsense is fun. More fun than logic sometimes, especially when you're a younger kiddo. All right, so that's the introduction to writing using letter flip books. Let me say that with these letter flip books, as I mentioned in the previous video with the introduction of them, Partner-assisted scanning is used. If you want more information on partner-assisted scanning, I do have a video for that as well. So go ahead and click on that. Or if you want to check out the other video on introduction to flipbooks and introduction to letters and you haven't done that yet, then check it out over here. Okay? And feel free to email me. Here's the email. Feel free to reach out, ask questions, share stories, whatever it may be. I look forward to hearing from you. All right, thanks.